Chapter 10. After a perfect regular season, our hero has started as the second seeded coach in the playoffs, and they face off again against a familiar opponent named T-Prince, coach of the Portugese Palkias. After the last time they met, the team has not changed for his opponent, and his opponent did not see much of the team our hero brought, because it was a 6-0 sweep from his Meloetta. So looking at the team, our coach expects at least one change to be made, and that is a Zerud to be brought, as Zerud is a great counter to the Terra Water Meloetta. Anything else would have been fair game to be brought. Terra Captain Electros, his Sneasler, Chiyu, Tornadus and Primarina all are very threatening. Garganacl can be annoying with Salt Cure. Alolan Sandslash and Pylosand are not the most threatening Pokemon and were therefore not to be expected, but the team is built with them in the back of his head. So let's see what our hero brought for this week. First up, a Azumarill set that is pretty similar to the first time these coaches faced off. Adamant Nature, Belly Drum set with Liquidation Play Rough and Aqua Jet. Sap Zipper, so the Zerud could not swap in and do anything into Azumarill. And Aqua Jet is great for cleaning up the game as soon as Zerud basically is gone. Jello Shot the Tentacruel as a special wall, Flip Turn, Poison Jab, Rapid Spin knockoff, basically as the same set as last time. Something that did not come the last time these two coaches faced off was Float the Drifblim, a very supportive set with Will-O-Wisp and Strength Sap, so any physical attacker would have a hard time to break through this team. Baton Pass, so it could switch out for momentum, and Knockoff, so any item would be gone. With the Colbur Berry, any dark type move, even except for a Dark Pulse from Chiyu, will not KO this, and with Aftermath, even if Drifblim goes down, it still does damage to its opponent. Bojack the Mudsdale last time did not hit the field, but the same set was brought as a physical wall, so this thing would be great into Sneasler setup. And for the Zerud, of course, the Azumarill would be there. Meloetta, same set as last time, Psyshock, Terra Blast Water, Substitute and Calm Mind. The coach does not expect Meloetta to give a same performance as last time, but it will probably be doing a lot to his opponent again, as the set he brought was pretty strong, of course, last time. And last but not least, Moon the Roaring Moon, as the second Pokemon that was brought instead of another Pokemon from last time, as Choice Scarf set with U-Turn, Knockoff, Outrage and Thunderfang. As soon as the Primarina was gone, Outrage will be doing a lot of damage into a lot of the team from its opponent. This is great because it would also wall the Chiyu pretty well. And with U-Turn and Knockoff, it could support the rest of the team very good as well. So, with these 6 Pokemon, our hero will try to make it to the quarterfinals. Let's see, the semifinals. So let's see if he's able to do so. So here we are with T-Prince. Unfortunately, I have to do a post-conf of this game because when I recorded this, apparently my mic didn't work. So. I am going to double check now just to be sure. Yeah, okay, my mic is working. So yeah, we see no Zerud again, which is amazing, honestly, because Zerud would have been a great counter to my team. But again, T-Prince did not deem it good enough for this battle. So yeah, we see the same 6 Pokemon as last time. We see Terra Grass on the Electros, so that's a adjustment they made for Terra Water Meloetta. So yeah, let's see how this battle is going. We start off with our choice Scarfed Roaring Moon. And I believe we go immediately for a knockoff just to scout what kind of Electro set it is, and it's a Toxic set. So yeah, another adjustment they made, so Meloetta could not just click sub and stay in forever. The U-turn was pretty signaled there, so yeah, Garganacl has a free switch. Again, I go for knockoff, so Garganacl will not have his boots anymore. Well, they set up a Stealth Rock. I want them gone, so I just Rapid Spin, even though I know what is coming, and that's of course the Salt Cure. Deals a bit of damage, but the aftermath effect was greater. I went for Flip Turn, so I do some damage and get rid of the Salt Cure. In the end, maybe a COVID Cloak was better, but yeah, it is what it is. Bojack comes in, Primarina switches out for it, but I just click Stealth Rocks because rocks are great for things like the Torn, and Garganacl that does not have his Scarf or his boots anymore. Hyper Voice is dealing some damage, and I decided to go for the Calm Mind to set up against Primarina. Tornadus comes in, so I cannot set up a sub reliably, so I just went for the damage, I believe, while they go for, again, a Toxic, a great adjustment from them, so Meloetta cannot just sweep through through the team. The U-turn is chipping a bit, but yeah, Electros comes in, and I just bop it with Psyshock again, so Meloetta claims another life from T-Prince. But yeah, the Toxic is starting to wear it out, so I just decide go for as much damage as possible with it before it goes down. Next turn I can just go for another Psyshock, take Primarina out, which is great, and that means I still have 1 attack left, because yeah, switching it out now is pretty pointless, so I just let Tornadus get the U-turn off and switch out into Garganacl. Meloetta again took 2 lives, did great here. Bojack comes in onto the Garganacl because Garganacl cannot do much against me. I decided to roar him out just to get chip damage on anything like the Sneasler, which cannot do much into Bojack, so I believe he decides to hard swap it out into Torn. And yeah, the Earthquake was pretty signaled, so fair enough. I went out into Tentacruel fearing a Grass Knot, but they went for Bleak Wind Storm. Barely a 2-shot or not, but yeah, if they miss, it's definitely not a 2-shot, and after a Rapid Spin I should outspeed it. No, I do not, but Bleak Wind misses the kill on 1%, so I can get the knockoff off again. So no more boots, and yeah, that Bleak Wind Storm miss was kinda big in the end. I decided to go for Defog, so no more Stealth Rocks on their side. The Toxic is, yeah, whatever, basically. I decided to burn it with Willow, expecting a switch in from either Garg or the Sneasler. I just go for another knockoff now, expecting the switch out from the Torn, which did happen, but yeah. I decided to let Tentacruel go down on the Salt Cure because I did not want anything else to take that damage over time. So Mudsdale had a free switch in, and here we exchange rocks. So both of us are having to deal with the Stealth Rocks, or none of us has to deal with Stealth Rocks, because the only way to get rid of those rocks is by clicking Defog on the Tornadus. Sneasler comes back out. Now I expect the swap out into Torn again, taking chip, and I decide to click Roar again just to wear things out. Garganacl comes back out. Salt Cure is chipping down slowly because of leftovers, and yeah, the body press is not doing anything into me, so I decide to go for an Earthquake. seeing that it is a 2-shot from that point. So yeah, Garg is going down after that body press from me. He could have gone into Chi-Yu, but yeah, that was not very safe with body press pressure on my side. So now Chi-Yu comes in, and I believe I have a very easy swap into Drifblim just to sack it off, because no matter what he goes for, even the overheat, I can switch out into Azumarill, and especially after overheat, I have a very, very clear and very safe belly drum to click. So Tornadus switches in, and while I click the belly drum, and I go to +6, and Aqua Jet looks very strong from this point on, because everything basically dies to it. Even the Sneasler, yeah, it's not all that bulky on the physical side, so even though I am Sap Zipper over huge power, everything just dies at this point. So yeah, I created the ultimate end game for Azumarill, and Azumarill Aqua Jets me to the semi-finals. So yeah, next week we play our semi-finals against Oliver Mortini. And we played him, I know we played him earlier in the season, but I do not remember what week. So yeah, it's gonna be another replay, which I'm not all too thrilled about, because replays are, especially after you won, it's kinda hard to surprise your opponent again, while they clearly are the underdog after you won. So yeah, very difficult semi-final game ahead of us. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this pretty short chapter, but yeah, let's hope next week I'll check the audio before I record. Thank you all for watching, I hope you have a good one, and I see you all for next week. Bye!